education isn't such trouble. All over the world, not only here. Everywhere I hear only people complaining, our system doesn't work. What is, in my opinion, the real problem is that we have forgotten what is education for. We've thought that it is to prepare our children for a job or for a situation that we think they will face. The future is unknown. What we need to do is to prepare our children to be able to face the unpredictable, which is what the future is. Education is not about creating somebody ready to fit into a pre-organized position. So the purpose of education is much broader. It's to help people to become full human beings and members of the human community.
The task of education must change. What school really ought to be for is fostering the growth and development of children. From the earliest years, it must be developmental, in the most, in the deepest sense, developmental, brain developmental. And then into the elementary years, it must be about problem solving and social development. And I think in the later years, it really has got to be about, motivation, mission, and purpose. What are your unique capabilities? What are your unique interests? What are you going to bring to the world that makes you something special? Traditional education can't do that. Well, the underlying assumption in traditional education is that teaching is telling. So what we're here to do is we're here to tell students stuff. The assumption is that every child in a class can get through the same amount of stuff within that 9-month academic year. And of course, this is absurd. Everyone knows who's been in a classroom that not every child will proceed at the same pace. But every child is destined to be something. And maybe there's a way to do education that would kind of have something for everyone. Many have written or spoken of what school should look like from a developmental perspective, but nobody created the complete developmental package that Montessori did.
Maria Montessori spent 50 years of her life observing children, and she was able to unravel the nature of the human being and produce a method